We're live.
We live?
Yeah.
Right. Well, if you're watching, hello. Yep, another night in the van. So I'm going to be a lot more comfy than I was last night.
Why are you watching your own live?
Why not? I'm getting a bit of light off the phone. There. Got myself an apple pie.
I got one as well in my bag, but
I can see who's watching then, you see.
I don't know.
Yep. Well, I can't see who's watching, you can see who's watching.
There's
Yep.
Naomi's watching.
Yeah, I know. So we're in here. Keith, do you want to come in front? Come on, in the boot.
Come on, Keith.
Come on, in. Sit down, baby. Lie down. Lie down. Don't even think about getting my apple pie. Sit down. Lie down.
Did you want a chicken nugget?
There you go.
Keith, do you want a nugget?
Just getting comfortable.
Trying to get a chicken nugget. Flipping out, they're quite hot.
Oh,
I'll wait for them to cool down first before you have one, Keith.
just no room in here. Shocking. Let me sit up a bit. Can't lie down. Oh, it's a bit bad. So I haven't been well all day. I had a bit of a nap earlier on. I feel a lot better now. But I'll come home, they just like, must have been all the condensation. We're going to open the windows a bit more tonight, like, because it was really damp in here last night. Proper damp. So, so hopefully it doesn't get damp in here tonight. We're parked near 24-hour Mackies. We're not staying here though, are we?
No.
Because last night we did park on a 24-hour Mackies and we didn't really get much sleep, so we had to move. Unless we can find a bit of a quieter area. Boy, Rachel's dragging it round the car park. So, yeah, another night in the van. I can't say that last night was the most comfortable night in the world, because it was not.
No, not at all.
No. It'd be alright if we had like a piece of wood down the middle, so you didn't take all my space. Isn't it, Keith? Come here, Keith. Come here. What's it, Dad? Oh, Miss Scene's giving him chicken nuggets. Yeah.
One for him and one for me.
Don't give him too many of them.
I'm not.
Little baby, don't want you to get ill. So we'll do a bit on live on here, and then we're going to go on to TikTok tonight, aren't we?
Yep.
So we were going to go on TikTok last night, but battery didn't last long. Yeah. Do you like the apple pies?
Mhm.
Just nice drop some more.
Good nugget.
No. I've got to be in the mood for nuggets. Got to be in the mood for them. And I Keith. Really? Yeah. So, good evening to Tony Ash. For anyone watching, Tony Ash has got one of the biggest heart goals you'll ever meet. Mr. Steen's yet to meet him.
Lou Alk is watching. Tony is watching. Daniel J. Hawley's watching.
Hi everyone.
And then obviously you and Naomi's watching.
So we come to the conclusion, Mr. Steen's guilty today. Because he swore on one of my videos. So we do have a thing where we're not meant to swear. Yeah, let's make sure you shout out Tony Ash, come on. Have you even noticed Tony Ash is on?
Yeah, but you can leave a comment. There's no point me reading out the comments.
Well, you might as well share. I can't see all the comments. But yeah, he neglected to shout out Tony Ash last night. How dare you do that? Tony Ash would never ever neglect to shout you out. That's for certain.
Kaz Baker's watching.
Hi Kaz. I did see a comment about getting an airbed. An airbed will not fit in here. It will not fit in here. So, unfortunately, because of the wooden sides that go over the wheel arches, it will probably pop. And Mr. Steen is not light. So, I imagine I'd be a lot higher than him if we were...
Tony Ash, I said, what's the forfeit?
What's the forfeit? Well, yeah, we'll have to think of one, really. So, to be honest, I wasn't going to put the video on because he swore on it when I watched it back. And I thought, no.
I didn't swear.
But I thought I'll put it on. I will put it on because we wanted to show somebody that we did something at least today.
Sammy Mack, I said, evening, lads.
Hi Sam, how you doing, matey? You haven't met. Oh, you met Sammy Mack briefly. We've got to meet Tony Ash yet, like as far as DJs are concerned. But Sammy Mack is a legend as well.
Kaz, I said, sharing, caring, lol.
The sharing and caring, Kaz. But Mr. Steen is I know I go on about his size. He is a big lad. You will openly admit that he is a big lad.
Tony,
we would not be able to share an airbed.
Tony said, are you dressing him up in women's clothes with lipstick?
Why would I dress him up? What, as a forfeit? No. Don't give him an excuse to dress up, Tony Ash, because I tell you now, he loves dressing up in whatever he can. Whatever he can dress up in, he will.
Kaz, I said, get a material mattress.
The problem we've got is we've got to be light. We've got to take out the DJ equipment pretty much almost every day. And then once we take the equipment out, we've got to store that. Then we've got to put our sleeping bags in. And we haven't got a storage container or anything like that to store all that stuff. So it's very awkward, it's very difficult. Because I don't know whether Mr. Steen wants to show you around the side of this van, but it's literally tiny. So you barely have room to move. So, and we will one day get a motorhome, and we will have space in the motorhome to put our DJ equipment in, space to cook, space to do our social media, space to sleep. They're the things we need. Linda Payne, hi hon. I did notice that you're one of the people I've still got to reply to. I haven't read your message yet. I just seen it come up. I've gone through quite a lot of messages today, haven't I?
Yeah.
I have. But I'm going like, I'm trying to get through them as quick as I can. It's just I wasn't well today. I had a banging headache.
Last one.
I had to sit down, have a bit of a kip. Yeah, just banging. And to be honest, my girlfriend didn't really want me to come out tonight in the van because I was ill. I know she didn't. She didn't say that, but I know she didn't. But after I woke up, I was all right when I felt a lot better.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Could you pass me my drink, please?
Where is it?
In between the two chairs in the hole.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, it's not on very well, just so you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I need to...
My hip's still hurting. It isn't very comfortable in this van.
Oh.
You are an animal.
Sorry.
You're an animal.
I said sorry.
It's shocking. Honest to God. It is shocking, like. So we got Keith with us again tonight.
Yeah.
He does love being in the van. He loves it because he's very used to being in the van. Isn't he, Keith?
But not overnight, no.
But he does miss my girlfriend as well. Tons. Don't you? Yeah, you know you do. So when we took him back there today, he was so excited. But he couldn't wait to get in the van tonight, though, could he?
No. Sammy Mac said sound effects are unreal.
Yeah. He is unreal. Shocking.
I'm just trying to tidy up because I know that I've left.
But some of the things that Mr. Scene's going to be doing apart from holding the camera all the time, he's got to start editing. He's got to start learning how to put the videos together. And unfortunately, because we haven't got an office as such.
And
that's what we need when we get a motorhome. We need like a little space where all our social media is together.
Yeah.
So because we do want to go for it, but at the moment we've just been on Facebook and we've got so many posts to get back up on YouTube. Do you have to?
Sorry.
You do know you're on live.
I know, I'm sorry.
And people can hear you on manners. It's shocking. It's shocking. So who else is on?
I will tell you now. So you've got Naomi, Kaz, you, Kate, Sammy, Kelly and Sharon.
Hello everyone. Sharon who?
Butler.
Oh yeah, she sounds Sharon.
And now I'm going to eat my apple pie.
So yeah, we've got loads planned. We have. Behind the scenes, there's loads going on. Even though you're just seeing like the second day today, we've done another McDonald's thing. And we are getting fed up with doing the McDonald's things. But today we were struggling. I was ill. Proper ill. I'm ill enough to get a little violin out for me. That's how ill I was today, I think.
Sammy said it sounds like you're parked next opposite the zoo with all them noises, lol.
Yeah. Do you know what? They take him in the zoo because he's unique. Very unique. He's sitting here munching away. He's already had about 20 chicken nuggets.
I've had 16.
He can eat. He can eat, like. So, but when we get in a motorhome, we are going to start doing... We might even do a couple of live cooking sessions, like. What do you reckon? That'd be quite funny, like. So there is a lot going on behind the scenes. We're talking to different people behind the scenes. And we're hoping, like I say, we're going to go knock on some doors, probably tomorrow. There's a couple of places where I want to go to tomorrow. Knock on some doors and see if we can get some interesting sponsors. We're on 2,500 on the GoFundMe, which is great. Now, I don't want to be negative about the GoFundMe. I don't, because I think it's amazing. And I can't thank all the people enough who's donated. There's a couple of people who made me cry when they donated. But we do need more help. We do need more help, we do. And we know how far our posts are reaching. We know some of our posts, like, we don't want to name which post has reached where, but we know one of our posts reached over 30,000. We know, on average, most of our posts are hitting 4,000 to 5,000. So we know people are seeing our posts. And we know people who we thought would help are ignoring them. And not even offered to help. So, but there are many, many people who we don't know who have helped, and we can't thank them enough.
Amy said that she hopes you get better soon.
I'm feeling better today anyway.
Sharon Butler said, where are you located tonight?
We're not going to give our location away.
And then Sammy Mac said, if you had the receipt, you could take Mr. Scene back.
When we get the motorhome, it'll be obvious where we are. Because we are going to have everyone's name on the motorhome. If you've donated, your name's going on the motorhome.
Mr. Scene is yet to donate.
Once we get a motorhome, the GoFundMe page will be closed. And everyone who donated then gets on the motorhome. Anyone who donates after, basically, they'll be donating for other reasons, not to collect the motorhome. And it might be just to help somebody out the next day. Because we're going to do challenges every day where we try and help someone. Not just McDonald's challenges at all. We've been talking to a few people. Somebody did, I won't mention no names or anything, but somebody did offer a chance to donate a car to us to donate to somebody else in a good cause. So that could come off over the next 2 years as well.
Laura Wyatt is watching.
Hi, how you doing, Laura? We want to do big things. We are going to get connected. Once we get our motorhome, we're travelling around, we've got a base, we've got an office, we're going to get connected with so many different charities, so many different organisations. So we don't want to be just two lads stuck in a little bit in a white van. And anybody who sponsors us, we can guarantee you're going to be a part of success. Because we will do. How many days we got, Mr. Scene? He's good at the maths, actually.
As in, 3, 7...
Well, we've only done 2 days.
Well,
2 years.
728 days after today.
Yeah. So watch what we're going to do in 728 days. The only day we're not going to do anything is Christmas Day. Because we're going to give Mr. Scene a chance to spend the time with
Even if we just...
No. I'm spending time with my missus on Christmas Day.
I know what I would
and
mean.
My family.
What I was meaning was, if we wanted to upload a video Christmas Day, just record a video Christmas...
We could do something.
Record 2 videos.
At the moment, you know, we got to think about it. It's not an easy challenge to do something every day for someone and to live 2 years on the road. And at the moment, we're only 2nd day in, and you're feeling quite fresh about it. But give it another 6 months, you might not be feeling the same way. But then hopefully with the success we're going to build on the networks, we're going to meet people and the people we're going to help. Obviously, you know, I'm hoping things will be amazing. We want to look back in 12 months' time and go, yeah, look where we are now compared to where we was.
Sammy Mac is off to bed because he's got work at 5 a.m. So take it easy and give him a shout if you need him tomorrow.
Cheers, on mate. Take it
and
easy,
then
buddy. Appreciate the advice.
Amy.
We had a good chat with him today.
Amy Louise said, "Is there any way we can donate to you directly to help you two along the way?"
We just want people to donate for the GoFundMe, and the reason why is because we want everyone's donation to be sort of regulated so everyone can see who's donated. We know people donate anonymously, but their names are still going on the motorhome. But what people have donated, the amount people have donated will stay anonymous. Because it doesn't matter. They've spent the time to donate. Some people have sent me money to my bank account, and then straight away I've put it straight into the GoFundMe in their name. A couple of people have done that. So if you go on the GoFundMe and you see my name on there, it's because people have donated to my bank account and I've put the money through. Mind you, no, I did send £17. I donated myself, and then I owed my mum £15. She went, oh no, it's all right. So theoretically, my mum donated that as well. So yeah, but all we want is people to donate through GoFundMe, because we only want to raise money at this point for the motorhome, nothing else. Any challenges we do is coming out of my pocket, and we're not taking any money out of the GoFundMe for any challenges that we're doing. If we start making money on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, because you can send stars to us now, so you can donate through stars on Facebook, but we haven't got any bank accounts set up to any of these accounts yet. So once we do get all these accounts set up, who doesn't like banks, Keith? Any money we raise through TikTok or Facebook or YouTube is what we are going to do for people with that money.
Amy Louise has said, that makes sense. I will be donating on payday. You did a lot for us back in the DJ days, and I'd love to pay back.
We really appreciate that. We wish everybody thought the same way you did. And, you know...
Hey, your buddy.
People don't realise how much, over 23 years, every time we go and do an event for somebody, it's not easy. We have to load the van up. We have to put the fuel in. We're turning away opportunities to be paid for gigs, to go and do someone's gig for free. So when we go to do a free gig, it's not that we haven't had work. We could have gone and done a paid gig easily. The bookings are left, right and centre, and that's why I can't keep up with the messages. We could be out every day doing a booking, but we choose not to sort of commit ourselves like that, because it's just, we'll kill ourselves going out doing it like that.
And I'm not allowed to help you with your diary until next week.
He's got to think about this, because we've got an event on a Monday, he doesn't know what it is, he's not allowed to look at my diary. But we have got plenty of inquiries coming through. We're chocker with them, but we wanted to concentrate on charity events, community events, and yes, we will need the odd private gig to come in so we can put fuel in the van, so we can get food for ourselves. We're not going to make any money over this 2 years for ourselves in any shape or form. All we need is fuel and food. That's all we need to keep ourselves going. So we've got no intentions of going on holiday anywhere or forking out for anything. We're just doing this for the next 2 years.
Well, apart from we won't be living in this van for the next 2 years, hopefully.
Obviously. You're stating the obvious, Mr. Dean. So, but yeah, we hope that we do make an income through social media eventually. And we hope that if we do very successful through social media, then we can do not just small, mediocre things. We want to do big, massive things, but we need to build up the followers. So every day now, we're going to do live. Every day people are going to see our posts going on. Hopefully we can build up our followers. If people share our posts, people will be interested in our story. Start following us. Because the people who are following us, people who are watching this, you're following us from the start. And we do appreciate the fact that you're following us from the start. And you're going to see how we evolve, how we grow, how we influence people as well along the way. And that's very important to us.
Michael Southern is watching.
Hi, Mike.
And Amy Louise said, well, if you're ever in the Holywell area, let me know and I can bring some home-cooked food.
Very nice of you. Thank you very much. We always appreciate that. Because Mr. Scene lives off takeaway food. You do.
I did. Yeah, at the moment I am, because we've just moved house, haven't we?
Yeah, your mum moved house. So you had all that going on.
And we didn't have an oven.
No. And then you have had a bit of a phase of takeaway.
Well, we can't live off microwavable meals, because that's even worse for you.
I've got to say, I've not known Michael so long, but what a man. He's got a heart of gold. He is one lovely man. And I didn't know that I knew his dad. I should have known I knew his dad. His dad's one of my best friends.
Oh, Russ from Oddies, yeah.
I love Ross. Pleasure to hear him sing. He's a fantastic singer. Great DJ, but even better singer. So I've got myself a chocolate brownie.
Well, it's very crumbly, if it's anything like mine.
Holywell, let's talk about some of the places where we've done gigs, because, like I said, over 23 years, in the paper it did say that I've done over 2,000.
I've done one gig in Holywell.
I've done over 3,000 charity events in 23 years. I have definitely helped other people raise over £1 million in my time. Because I've never raised money personally myself. I've never handed a cheque over to anyone. If someone doing an event, they ring me up, I go there, I put my own fuel in, I buy my own raffle tickets, I buy my own drinks, and I do everything at my own expense. That's what I've always done. And then I've helped them raise the money, helped raise awareness, and then they hand the cheque over. And then that's how it's always been, but that's been my life.
Michael Southern has said, "Hey boys, hope you're warm enough." And then Amy Louise said, "Yes, I remember the last Holywell one with a golden ticket."
Oh yeah, the golden ticket party, the Holywell one, yeah. Well, the golden ticket parties, we love doing them. Love doing them, and they were very expensive though. I spent £1,500 to £2,000 on a golden ticket party. I did.
Oh, was that the one where all the mascots came out?
Yeah, we didn't just do one golden ticket party. We did.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, but they were very expensive to do. But wow, I just loved watching everyone's face be amazed when they walked in.
You and DJ Q.
It wasn't just me and DJ Q. DJ Q did one golden ticket party. I did more than one. So over the next 2 years, maybe we'll do something similar. But as much as we love doing discos has been my life, helping people through that sort of road. But we want to do different things to that. People keep asking me, "Are you available next year?" We have took a couple of bookings in for next year. But the reason why I've turned quite a few away now and gone, contact us again in December, because we want to leave opportunities for us to travel around and do amazing things. So we want to do events in Manchester, Blackpool, Liverpool, everywhere.
Amy said they were amazing. My kids still talk about it now.
Yeah, they were. We had really amazing medals made up for them and everything on the day. They were brilliant. I love them. I've got very fond memories of the golden ticket parties. I wish 23 years ago people could have followed me from there of how many charity events I've done. And it has been my life. Getting up, loading a car, loading a van, going to places. And you'd be surprised how many times I've gone to somewhere and haven't even been thanked. That's happened so many times. You go there and you do an event for someone and they don't even thank you. Or you've had £1 for every time someone said, if you need any help, thanks very much. Give us a shout, and they don't bother. But in the 23 years, I've met some fantastic, amazing, beautiful people. And that's what keeps me going. That is what keeps me going. So, I don't always think about the negative parts of people taking advantage of the fact that I do things for free, but people do. People take advantage all the time. And I still do them, even though I know that I'm turning up to somewhere with no money, skint, going to do an event where clearly you can see the people I'm helping. I've got loads of money, but I still do it.
Amy said, "And you saved our backsides by helping us out with a Spider-Man suit. Such a generous person."
What was that? Did I give her a Spider-Man suit, or did I just supply her with one to use? Because I remember I'd give someone a Spider-Man suit.
I don't.
I've given away a few costumes in my time. Yeah. But, do you know what? I love the costumes. At one point, I was pretty good in the Spider-Man costume myself. But I haven't got the body for it now. I haven't got the figure for it. Not since I got with my girlfriend. I put the weight on. I've got a right dad bod now. Yeah.
What goes 0 to 60 in 2 seconds? For scale.
Yeah. I've put shocking weight on in the last 8-9 months. It's unbelievable.
Amy said you lent it us for a child's birthday after someone let us down.
Alright, yeah. Yeah. Do you know what, Holywell? There isn't a pub in Holywell I've not done a charity event in. That's a fact. I remember doing one in the Abbots. I've got newspaper clipping for the one I did in the Abbots. The Feathers. Boars. Is it the one in Town Centre? The Boars. I did one in there. I've done them in Stamford Gate. I've done them in the Oak as you're going up the other Holywell Road. I've done them everywhere. You know, there's not a place in Holywell I've not done a gig. But that's the same with Mould. I love Mould. I really love Mould. And it's one place I've never lived, but I went to a school of Mould, the same school as you, obviously.
Yeah.
But I do love Mould, and there's not a place in Mould I haven't done. I've done everywhere in Mould.
I've only done 1 gig in Mould.
Do you know what? If somebody asked me to go and do a venue from between Moston or from Rill, well, Towin, to be honest, maybe Abergele, I don't know, from all the way down the coast, all the way towards Wrexham, Ellesmere Port, there's not a place I haven't done a charity event in.
Michael Southern has said that he's currently sat adjusting his costumes right now, ready for the weekend. New costume appearance. Can always get in a costume for me, Cookie.
Yeah, I am good in costumes, though. I am really good in them. So, but do you know what? He's got some quality costumes. But what I like about Blue Duo the most is Michael's values and his morals, and the fact that he'll help anybody out at any time. And he's proved that. He has proved he will help anybody out at any time.
My favourite thing about him is obviously the ice cream.
But he also knows, like me, that people take advantage of your kindness.
Yeah.
And people just go, right, ching ching, free disco or free, entertainment. And it is part of the package. So when I do moan on and I do say, look, why don't people help us that I've helped? I suppose I just wanted to hit home with some of these people who I've gone out my way all day to help, and just go, do you know what? You're not helping me, and you're not helping Mr. Scene. You're not helping us two. You're helping who we're going to help in the future. Once we get a mobile home, that's us. Boom. Watch what we do. If people get us a mobile home by just sending us a couple of quid, and we get one really quick, wow, we'll do amazing things. It'll put us on the road. It'll put us on the map. People will see our mobile home. We can connect with people faster. We can help people with all their events. You know, a lot of people are going out and donating to other charities. I'm not saying don't do that. But if you donate to us, we'll help all them charities. All of them. There's not a charity that I have not helped. If you can come up with a charity and say to me, have you helped this charity? I'll just reel them off, because I'll tell you now, I've helped every single charity you can think of.
Angela Crumplin said, how are you getting on?
All right, Angela. All right. You're doing all right.
Oh.
Do you know what, Angela? I love your tops, because we've had a couple of tops made up that we paid for, and the codes never worked on them, the QR codes, but yours did. Your tops work every time.
Oh, Castle Crafts.
Yeah. They're fantastic quality, and I've put them in the wash how many times, and they're perfect. They keep coming out perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. The mother tops, I won't name who we got them from, but with the mother tops, all this thing just started falling off them.
Michael Southern said, oh, thanks, boys. And then Edwina Cook said, love you, son.
I love you too as well, Mum. I love you too. My mum's been to have her cataracts done in her eye. She's been through some things over the last few years, my mother, like. Yeah, she has, between her cancer, her hip, and her eye. Her eyes. Yeah. But, yeah, she's been through a lot, my mum, like. And my dad. My dad's been through a lot as well. My dad, Dave. And my biological father, Kevin, he's not always in the best of health. But I think it's everyone has a family member somewhere that's struggling, don't they?
Yeah.
But the fact is, what we're trying to do now, we're trying to drum up support and make people realise that two lads have got 2 years, and all we need is someone to help us with a mobile home, and then we'll sit back and we'll make you proud. We'll make the whole of Deeside and Flintshire proud. You know, the people that have donated, at some point you're gonna say, you're gonna think to yourself, do you know what? I helped them two lads get on the road. I helped them too. Even if you only sent a £5, you helped us. You're gonna make it possible for us to do amazing things. We don't want to be in this van, but the fact is we're in this van because we didn't get the support.
Well, it shows our determination that even if we didn't get a motorhome, we're still going to be.
Yeah. Do you know how many people thought I was going to give up? Do you know how many people told me not to give me flat up, right? Or acted like it was probably not going to work, or it's not going to work. It was so negative about it, and I was like, you know what? Thanks very much, because I'm just more determined to do it now.
Yeah.
So
what doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Yeah. All the people that doubt what me and him are going to do over the next 2 years, well, watch this space. Yeah, we're sitting in the back of a white van.
I need them 3 words to come in. Watch this space.
Well, it is. That's what it is. I've made a promise to Mr. Seam that I'm going to change his life, my life, and everybody who we help. Obviously, the more successful we become on YouTube and all social media platforms, the more we can help other people. So, help us and we'll help everyone else. But we can't do it without your help. And we've not gone or, asked the whole UK to help us. We've asked our home, county.
Yeah.
Deeside and Flintshire to help us. That's what we've asked. We've asked the people who know us, where we're from, to help us start this off. And watch 2 lads become quite successful. There are people on the internet doing very, very, very well, and they could have done far less than what we're going to do. So there's no reason why we can't do this. None whatsoever. None. So it's a win-win. But I assure you, whoever does sponsor us, yeah, it'll be the best decision you've ever made. And we'll be very loyal to you. But also, we have got to, think about in 2 years' time, when we become massively successful, whoever starts us off at the beginning, we won't forget you. But we are hoping to get, we do want multi-million-pound companies to sponsor us eventually. That's where we want to be. So, but we need a local business to start us off. Then hopefully we can move on over the 2 years to bigger sponsorship, but still have the local business that set us off be a part of that. That's what it's all about. Because you think about it, if it's a small local business, they can't compete against multi-million-pound companies where advertising is concerned. But that's where we need to be. So we're not thinking small here, we're thinking big. But Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, it wasn't.
If anyone watches Bold Builders on Facebook, massive success, Brad and Sam. And they only started just over 3 years ago. And they started off with a van just like this. And they've done massively successful. They're still being successful in everything they do. We don't want to be a Brad and Sam, but they have influenced us into seeing that things are possible. and along a lot of other YouTubers are doing the same. So before I started even thinking about this, of course, I looked into how other YouTubers start off. And we know our first 100, 200 videos are probably just going to be, you know what I mean, a scratch on our bum cheek compared to what we're going to do. But people aren't going to get involved until they start seeing massive content from us. But we don't want a small motorhome. We don't want a big one. We need something we can get a DJ equipment in. We can both have sleeping space. We've both got space to work on our social media. That's very important to us. We can shower. We can keep ourselves hygienically clean. We don't want to be spacing time going and finding showers all the time. We just want something where everything we need is there on 4 wheels. And we're happy days then. But what some businesses are not realising, if you got a business and you don't want to sponsor us, as in give us a motorhome, you can still donate to our GoFundMe under your business name. And guess what? Boom! Your business name is on our motorhome. Your venue, if you're running a venue, donate. Your venue name gets on our motorhome. The Bottom Club in Mould, can't thank them enough. I can't thank New Brighton Community Centre enough. Oh my God, they so support us massively, both of them. So I can't thank them both enough.
I've not done a gig in New Brighton Community Centre yet.
Do you know what? The committee, the people that run the committee are amazing. They are. The people that run that place are amazing.
I have followed them on Facebook though.
They're so community connected, and they've done great things for that community centre. It looks amazing inside and out. It's a fantastic community centre. I'll give credit to them. I do. And you got to give credit to Mouldick Servicemen's Club, because that place has been running over 100 years. I know, because I did their children's anniversary party for free. So, yeah. But there are loads of other venues that I worked at and I've done hundreds of gigs at. Right? I've done more charity events at these gigs, or community events at these gigs, free of charge. And they're not on that list. When they donate a £5, they get the name on there. So it's a win-win. You know, Blue Duo, they donated. Their name is on that list. Great advertising for the next 2 years. You know, wherever our motorhome goes, people are going to see Blue Duo's name. The same with AAA tax cars and minibuses. They've donated, and their name's on there. It's a win-win. So there is a we found out today. Somebody told us today about a YouTuber who's got a motorhome, and he's charging £10 for people to put the name on it, and he's covered it. We're not copying it, because we started this off months ago. Our idea for putting people's names on our motorhome started 4 or 5 months ago. So that was the original idea, and we don't want to put it all over the motorhome. It's going to be on the back.
That started before I even got my name, Mr. Scene, didn't it?
Yeah. So on the back of the motorhome will be everyone's name. So we're stuck in traffic or we're parked up anywhere, people will see on the back of the motorhome. At the front of the motorhome, obviously we want like DJ Cookie Party Man written all over it. We want Mr. Scene written all over it. And we've got ideas of setting up our own charity, but we're going to be doing a shout out for people to help us with that. So if anybody knows anything about setting up charities, we're going to be needing your advice in the future.
Karen Bibby is watching, and she's commented saying, "Hi Cookie, you warm enough?"
At the moment, yeah. That draft down there, I didn't do anything about it, but my girlfriend's giving me a different sleeping bag, so hopefully.
I was going to say, don't my hoodie just to shove down the hole.
No,
not
I
the
don't.
gap.
I don't.
You can have my dressing gown to shove down there.
I'll put your hoodie down there, I'll have no room to sleep.
Oh, thanks.
Your hoodie's massive.
Thanks.
Your
is,
hoodie's
it
like my
is.
sleeping bag.
Right, that's no. Oi.
It is. Your hoodie's just like my sleeping bag.
Are you still watching the live?
No, I'm eating me. I've got that on so I can see better because it's a bit dark.
Oh.
I'm eating chocolate cake. A little bit of it. I don't want to get the crumbs all over my bed. Yeah.
I think I've run out of food now, to be fair.
Some of the things we want to do as well over the 2 years, we want to turn up to places where people need serious help with either the house, the home, and we want to find companies that will help us to make things better for them. So we want to connect with everyone. We want to set up a charity where people come to us and we direct them in for every place they need to go. We want to be the place that's connected to every charity, every organisation, I think like a one-stop place. That's what we want to do.
Karen Bibby said, if you need any quilts to fill the gap up or pit over you.
I appreciate that, but as I say, the problem we've got is the more stuff we put in this van,
The
the more stuff we've got to take out every day.
And the less room we have.
And I've had this conversation with Mr. Scene. If it was up to him, he'd have everything but the kitchen sink in here. I'm like, where are we going to put it all?
Karen Bibby's also said, do you want a sandwich making? I thought I said a sandwich maker then, I was going to say. Do you want a sandwich making?
For when?
I haven't got a clue.
We always like a sandwich.
Ooh.
You know what? She does make amazing cakes. I've had a couple of them in my time. Like.
I've had.
You did. You stole a couple of cakes from my mum's house.
Right. First of all, your mum gave me one, and then is it Dave? Dave turned around and said he might not eat his. Mm-hmm. So then your mum turned around and said, "Oh, go on, you can have the other one."
Yeah. And it went straight down his mouth in one.
It did. Angela said your page again for you. If she had a motorhome, she would lend it to you. But no, she said, look, guys, sorry.
I mean, if anyone has got a motorhome sitting there doing nothing, which is big enough for us, you know, just lend it us for 2 years. You can have it back. And then the money that we raise in the GoFundMe, we'll split it into certain amounts, like, and start giving it to amazing people that need it. That's what we could do. I want to do things which are truly amazing. I would love to have like £1,000 to change somebody's life. £1,000 can change someone's life.
Karen said now or in the morning.
Not now, because I've got my chocolate cake. He can eat at any time of day, non-stop.
Yeah.
But I think we'd rather have a sandwich when we really need it.
We'll make you. Karen said we'll make you a cake, Tom. I think she meant tomorrow, as I am off.
Because I'm still doing my support job at the moment, in between all this, until Christmas. So even though I've given up my flat, I've got to carry on doing my support job because I have debts I've got to pay off. And not only that, but the people I care for rely on me massively, and I can't just walk away from them. So, Christmas time, I'm going to be finishing my care job, and then we're in this 24/7 every day. But we are pretty much 24/7 now, apart from I just have to work around the people who I care for. And I love the people who I care for. They love me massively, and I love them. And even though I'm not going to care for them, they're still massively going to be in my life. So, because I think too much of them not to be. So, but unfortunately, till Christmas, I've got to juggle everything. It's going to be tiring. It's going to be difficult. But we need some money coming in. Otherwise, we're going to be having butties off Karen every day. Yeah. But look here, you're thinking about food already, you are. You're thinking about them butties, you are. I know exactly what goes through his brain.
I got a pack of custard creams in my bag, it's fine.
Yeah, and you soon polish them off as well, because I didn't even get one of the other ones.
What, custard creams?
Yeah.
You don't like them?
I can eat them occasionally.
I went to offer you...
Yeah.
I did go to offer you one, but then you turned
But
around
when
and...
you offer me a custard cream, you don't offer me the packet. You take it out of the packet and go here. And I don't know where your fingers or your hands have been, because... No, thank you. My OCD just can't handle it.
I can show you where my hand is now.
Yeah, thanks very much.
It's alright.
I don't know a lot of sign language, but I understand. But yeah, he's the type of person, if he said you want a crisp, he'd take it out of the packet for you. And I can't handle that. I'm like, no, I've got to take my own crisp out of the packet. So I have a bit of quirkiness of certain things which, like, get to me.
Would you like a custard cream?
No. Because I know how you're going to pass it me.
I'll pass you the packet and you could open it.
You're going to let me open the packet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like a custard cream?
No, because you'll get bits all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, you can open the packet in your bag, so all the bits go in your bag and not over my bed.
But then when I hand them to you, bits might go all over your bed. So
No, you're not handing me one, I told you.
When I hand you the packet, oh, hold on, you've got a...
Don't mention any names, because we'll look at them. We don't want to call anybody out.
You could have done all this from the comfort of your flat and not have to live in a small van. And once the money was raised...
Oh, yeah, you can mention that name.
Nick Ard? So you could have done all this from the comfort of your flat and not have to live in a small van.
No, we couldn't do, because...
And once the money was raised, you could have got a motorhome and continued a 2-year journey in a motorhome, and you wouldn't have had to give up the flat.
The problem was with the flat, I'll tell you a few things about my flat. As much as I was lucky to be in a block with great people, my flat was out of the area for everyone I know. Out of my support network of my friends and my family. But even though we're travelling around, that sounds quite contradicting. But I don't know. I had to question my own mental health living in that flat many a times, because I felt lonely, felt like I was on my own. I'm paying £760 a month for a flat that I was never there. Too busy working, too busy out helping people. And I was going home, having a shower, getting my head down, waking up in the morning, back out the flat, like most people, I suppose. But I just felt like I'm getting myself more and more into debt living there. And it's no good for me.
Karen said, we'll give you a shout. Oh, we'll give you a shout tomorrow when the cake is ready for you both. I have biscuits here for you both too.
Thanks very much. And to be honest, when we started this, I thought we would have the money for them at home. And that might sound like, some people might say, do you know what? He started this 4 or 5 months ago. Did he think he was going to raise 10 to 15 grand? Yeah, I did, yeah. And the reason why is because when you spend 23 years helping people, and you hear 23 years of people saying, I'll help you if you need any help, if you ever need anything. I truly believed that everybody would jump on this straight away and go, do you know what? Boom, let's all donate. But we have discovered that thousands of people are seeing our posts, and thousands of people don't want to know. But like I said, other people are people who we don't know. I was almost in tears the other night when somebody sent us a donation, a big donation.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wow, there are people who believe in us. There are people,
oh, the big donation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are people who believe in us. And I'm like, wow, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm overwhelmed when somebody sends a £5. When I see a name come up with someone who's sending me a £5, I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much, because they've spent the time to get their bank card out, go through all the options, put all the numbers in and everything. And it's a pain in the ass. But they spent the time to do it. You know what I mean? And they've sent it. And we've gone, thank you very much. That little bit of time you spent doing it means a lot. And now, if anybody asks me for help, I'm there. If I'm available, I'm there. I'm not just there, but I revolve my whole day around helping someone. My whole day. Even if I'm just helping someone for 2 hours, I'm there for 2 hours, but I've still got half an hour setting up, half an hour packing away. I've still then got to spend my whole day juggling around my day job to get to that event, juggling my hours with the people who I care for so I can do that event. My whole day is devoted to helping, even on one event. So yeah, you know, I'm fully devoted to anybody that needs help, and I will go out my way massively, not just 2 hours. I spend the whole day going out my way for people, almost every other day, if not every day. But I love it. So I did think we were going to get to £15,000, and that if we'd have got there to 15,000, like I said, we'd have looked for a motorhome for about 10,000, because I've done my research, and for a really decent one, mechanically sound, for 2 years, something that still holds its value. That's very important as well, because we don't want to take people's money that have donated and waste it on something that's a piece of crap. We want to make sure that when it comes to the end of our 2 year, that when that motorhome gets donated or raffled off or auctioned or whatever, it's still worth a substantial amount of money.
We could just put our signatures on it and it'll be worth way more.
Oh yeah, you think your signature is going to be worth mega bucks?
I reckon at the end of the 2 years, people are going to want to have my signature.
Oh yeah.
People are going to be forging it.
People might want Mr. Scene tops. Innit? Mr. Scene tops. We are thinking about going down to merchandise later on in you know, maybe next year or something, if we get a great amount of followers. So, but in order to get them followers, in order to concentrate on the social media, we need someone to sit down and get all our social media up and running solid every day. And this is where you, Mr. Scene, need to pick your socks up. Stop thinking about food every 2 minutes.
I'm not thinking of
If you
food.
thought about the content more than what you did the food, we'd be belting by now. But he is new to this. I basically just went, right, what are you doing for the next 2 years? Nothing, he said. I said, right, come on in.
Yeah.
Let's learn together. So today we did a video. We edited it a little bit. Really, we did it sat in the van. So we did it. It's up. Not the best editing in the world, but we'll get better and we'll learn more things as we go along.
Karen said, "We love you too, Cookie, and you, Mr. Scene, lol lol. Here if you need anything."
Thanks very much. Yeah, Karen, we need a donation. GoFundMe page. That's what we need. A lot of people asking us, do we need anything? Do we need anything? Can we help you? Yeah, donate. The best thing anybody can do for us is either sponsor us, give us a motorhome to use for 2 years, or help us get a motorhome for 2 years in donations. And like I said, really speaking, if we spend £10,000 worth of people's money on a motorhome, after 2 years, that motorhome, when we sell it or raffle it off, imagine what amazing things will happen with the money.
Yeah.
Imagine how many charities, the ones that come close to our heart over the next 2 years. Yeah, or even we might even let our viewers, our followers, vote on where the money goes. We want our followers to be included in our decisions. That's very important, isn't it? So we want your suggestions. We want you to come up with, you know, ideas for us, challenges, people we can help. It's very important our followers, you know, have a say. So we could go where you're inviting us, where you're sending us. So that's what having followers is all about. So have we got many people watching now?
We have got one. Oh, what happened there? We have got 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, great. Well, it is late, and I think the more we start doing these lives, the more we're trying to find the right time to do a live.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Weekends,